It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with day 3 of the epic slope installation in Santee. Yes, I know, right? So much progress. So the barrel, remember this project has 2 giant barrel colonies. Barrel colony A is probably 80%, 85% complete. Omar and Omar and Kevin are knocking it out. Look at that majestic multi-barrel that I got from Cullen. Oh my gosh, that got dug out of the ground, thrown in the back of the trailer, rolled out of the trailer onto the ground, and manhandled up into its spot, and she never lost a baby. Mother of the year. Before I forget, I wanted to address a couple of really good comments. I mean, all the comments are good, but a couple of comments on yesterday's video regarding retention on the slope. And I know, you know me, I can be very dramatic, and it did look like a sheer cliff face in the video. It's not that, I mean, it's not a sheer cliff face. It is a slope, but we absolutely can maneuver around on it without too much difficulty. As far as actual retention, many years ago, this slope was covered in gigantic trees, eucalyptus trees, pepper trees, big old shrubs, all the usual suspects. Systematically over the years, our client has started editing out their slope, taking things out that didn't serve or they didn't like or that were too big. And they just recently had the rest of the giant eucalyptus trees taken out of here and the stumps ground. And what that left was a literal superhighway of roots. So I have no concerns about the stability of this slope. And yes, you could absolutely terrace your slope. I don't really love that look. I much prefer this look. I adore this, just this openness to me that is absolutely endless. This is going to be so ridiculously gorgeous in a couple of years when things really start to fill in. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about there. We have Nate working tirelessly getting specimens in the ground, but you can see here that we can get up here and we can get down pretty easily. We're also, where it's a little bit steep, we're cutting in little footholds, which will be helpful when maintenance time comes around. I just don't want any of you to worry. So, yeah, the plants, you know, most of them we can grab hold of too if we need to. And remember, with all these tough succulents, they're not going to need a whole lot of maintenance. And this has been a barren slope for so long, and we are planting it so densely that weeds are not really a concern that I have either. So there are areas where we will work with some small boulder, where we will do some fine tuning with retention. There's, you know, for example, right here, you can see where the retaining walls end abruptly in both places. We're going to do a decorative dry stack to retain in those areas. It'll be more decorative than anything, but you know, that's that. Remember, we're going to have a rubble border going along the side of the drive here with beautiful plants inside the border, the rocked border. All of these plants are obviously also going to have irrigation. So Greg is working on getting the plumbing done for all of the drip, this Netafim subterranean drip. Tomorrow we are going to be picking up 3 aloe trees and some mature agave attenuata ray of lights from a private grower in Carlsbad. Thank you, Josh. And of course, Cullen provided those extremely beautiful barrel cactus that the guys put in above the pool. And then Hannah has been working herself to the bone out here. Check out her progress on the barrel colony B. Right? So beautiful. So beautiful. I really think I nailed the barrels. I may need to get some more 5-gallon, some more small ones. But yeah, these bones are going in solid, right? And Hannah manipulated all of these boulders by herself, manipulated all the soil. Stephanie, you can see what I'm talking about here. You know, how we start mounding soil in little mounds and then how it kind of all just figures itself out throughout the course of the installation. So, what else today? Oh, we got our arborescens colony planted up slope side, which I'm really happy with. We also planted some variegated agave desmediana back here too, and mainly, you know, this isn't an area that's going to get a whole lot of attention or seen, but it's still part of the installation that's important. This is an area back here where we will do some staging of small boulder because that is very steep back there. So yeah, we'll throw some small boulder. Another thing too, the slope is very soft. It's really, the digging's not that tough, despite the fact that it's so laden with roots. The roots are pretty cooperative and quite deep. Oh my gosh, what else? You could... Yeah, we've worked through almost one full basket of rubble already. But see, you can see that the plants are slowly but surely disappearing. Remember, we also have that downslope on the other side of the pool too to tackle. So I'm going to need, you know, plenty of plants over there as well. I don't want to plant things that are going to cover up our beautiful boulders. So I planted I'm going to have the guys sink a Portulacaria afra variegata, and then I'll sink a little Grenadiensis aloe there. And right now, Nate is sinking Grenadiensis. That's where the orange flags are. We've got the Grenadiensis stage. So I just go through kind of like a checkerboard. And then when they complete one series of plants, then I go in and I checkerboard for another. I still haven't used any of my Calandrinia. I haven't used any of my Cameronii. I haven't used hardly any of my Ovata golems yet. So there's still, you know, a lot of varieties to work in here as well. So tomorrow will be day 4. You'll see the installation of 3 out of the 4 of the big aloe trees and the installation of the ray of lights. So thanks for following, commenting, sharing the videos. If we aren't already, we are this close to 110,000 subscribers on the channel. So if you haven't subscribed and you're so inclined, hit the button. It's just a lot of fun to watch the numbers climb and to know that the videos are reaching more and more people and inspiring more and more people to get out and work with these plants all the time. This has been Laura Eubanks in Santee with day 3. Bye guys.